A very good morning to class 6. Today we will begin with chapter number 3. In our previous chapters, we had learnt about introduction to history and the difference between prehistory and history. We learnt about the two main sources of history. Thereafter, we learnt about the early humans, the 4 different types of Stone Age, that is your Paleolithical, Mesolithical, Neolithical and Chalcolithical. In this chapter, we will learn about civilizations, different civilizations from which man started doing his main important work. So let's get started with our presentation. Indus Valley Civilization. In this chapter, we will learn about concept of civilization, chief features of a civilization, features of Indus Valley Civilization, and causes of its decline. What is a civilization? A civilization is a complex human society usually made up of different cities with certain characteristics of cultural and technological development. In many parts of the world, early civilizations formed when people began coming together in urban settlement. The word civilization has been derived from the Latin word civilis, which means civil. In your book, civilization is defined as an advanced state of human society containing highly developed forms of government, culture, industry, and common social norms. Let's have a look at the characteristics of a civilization. Some of the most common characteristics of civilizations include presence of urban centers, towns and cities, agricultural revolution and storage for future livelihood, special crafts and skills, language and script, standard of measurement for the exchange of goods, craftsmanship for building complex structures, tools and arts, social stratification, that is, different classes of people, governing bodies and laws, common religion and ideological beliefs. Reasons for settlement near the river. There are many reasons for the development of civilization near the rivers. The land is very fertile to grow various crops. Water for irrigation and daily purpose is easily available in plenty. Therefore, it could support large settlement. Rivers were important means of communication because long roads did not exist. It provided protection from the enemies. Period. The Indus Valley Civilization is also known as the Harappan Civilization. Let us look at the period of the Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization was the earliest civilization of India, which existed during Chalcolithical Age and Bronze Age from about 2500 BC to 1500 BC. However, this fact came to the view of the world much later, only after the discoveries made in 1921 and 1922. Prior to that, it was believed that the Aryan civilization was the earliest civilization of India, but the two discoveries reveal that the Indus Valley civilization existed in India before the advent of the Aryans. We came to know about Indus Valley civilization from archaeological excavation, inscription and official documents. All these have helped in the reconstruction of Indus Valley civilization. The granary, the great bath, ornaments, pots, statue and seals are the main sources of the Indus Valley civilization. The first discovery of Indus Valley civilization was made by an Indian archaeologist, Dayaram Sahni, in 1921. He found some ancient ruins belonging to the Harappan civilization on the banks of River Ravi in the province of West Punjab, right now in Pakistan. The second discovery was made in 1922 by another archaeological officer, Rakhuldas Banerjee, who discovered the city of Mohenjo-daro, Mound of the Deep, in the Larkana district of Sindh, which is now in Pakistan. Harappa was the first city to be discovered in the Montgomery district in Pakistan, on the banks of River Ravi. Therefore, the civilization was also known as Harappan civilization. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, considered as the most important cities of Indus Valley civilization, are situated at a distance of about 640 kilometers from each other on the bank of River Ravi. Mohenjo-daro had all the features of Indus Valley civilization, which was discovered later in northwestern part of India. Its 7-town layer suggests that it was rebuilt 7 times. Indus Valley civilization was confined to valley of Indus River and the tributaries. However, later excavations revealed that this civilization actually extended to many parts of northern as well as western India. The Indus Valley civilization is the largest of all the river valley civilization that flourished during the Bronze Age, spreading an area of about 12,99,600 square kilometers. Indus Valley civilization has covered many parts of Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Gujarat, Rajasthan and fringes of Uttar Pradesh, and extended from Jammu to Narmada estuary from north to south and Makran coast of Balochistan to Meerut, Alamgirpur from west to northeast. Major sites belonging to Indus Valley civilization revealed during later excavations are Amri in Pakistan, Mehergarh, Balochistan, Chandhodaro along Indus River in Sindh, Ropar in Punjab, Nal, Rangpur, Kali Bagan on the Ghaggar River in Rajasthan, Lothal, which is a port town in Gujarat, Hastinapur, UP, Banawali, Haryana, Rakhigiri, Haryana, Ghaneriwala, Bahalpur, and Surkota and Dholavira in Gujarat. Well-planned cities were the most striking feature of Indus Valley civilization. General layout of most of the Harappa cities was carefully planned in similar manner. The Indus Valley civilization followed a grid pattern in the formation of their roads and streets. Besides, special attention was given to the drainage system as well as to the sewage system. Streets were nearly 30 feet wide and crisscross each other. Main roads had a width of about 8 to 10 meters. Both streets and roads were lit up by lampposts during nights, and beside every street they had a well in order to provide water to the travelers and the public. Houses were constructed on both sides of the streets and lane. Dustbins were kept for the roads to keep clean. Fine quality bricks were used in the construction of building and house. Citadel and Lower Town were the two divisions of the most of the Indus Valley cities. Citadel was the upper part of Harappan city, built on a raised platform enclosed by a high wall. These walls provided protection to the city from enemies as well as flood. Many important public buildings like temple, public bath, granary and assembly halls were built in the citadel area. It was most probable that the citadel was mainly built for the ruling classes. Great Granary was the largest building at the Harappa in the Citadel area, and it was the most impressive structure of Harappan cities. The structure had 2 rows of 6 granaries, all of them situated near the river area. These granaries were well ventilated and mainly built for the purpose of storing excess grains for trading purpose or using them, especially at the time of calamities like famine or floods. Remains of grains in the whole areas show that circular platforms were probably used for threshing the grain in those times. Numerous 2-quarter rooms have been found in the areas where the laborers working in the great granary lived. Corn mills were found near the quarter. Several furnaces, which were used by the metal workers to produce a variety of metal objects, have also been found in the Great Granary. Great Bath was one of the most impressive public buildings in Mohenjo-daro, which was rectangular in shape. It was 4-sided open structure having 6 entrances surrounded by galleries and rooms for changing clothes and taking rest. Tank derived water mainly from the well which was situated near the adjoining room. The structure was probably built for some kind of elaborate ritual or great importance or taking holy bath during some religious festival or occasion. The huge drain attached with the tank suggests that water was drained through this after its use. The Assembly Hall or the Great Pillar Hall at Mohenjo-daro was another impressive public building in the citadel. This hall was used for meeting collective prayers of religious significance for the people of the city, or it was used by the royal people. Residential building was one of the common buildings found in the lower town area. Large blocks of 1 or 2-story houses were built alongside the street. These houses were of different sizes, had flat roof, and they were made up of reed platform. Fine quality baked bricks were used in the making of houses. Walls were thick and strong and plastered with mud. Each house had a well and a hearth for cooking. Doors and windows of the houses were open towards the lane, and there was a central courtyard in the house. Effectiveness of the drainage system of Harappan cities can be easily seen through the drains of the bathroom and kitchen of these houses. Kitchen was also well constructed because there were sinks which led to use water to flow into the underground drains of the street. There was a separate platform in the kitchen in order to keep the utensils. 2 or more bathrooms were attached with rooms which had tight brick made platform that slanted towards one corner. Water from the bathroom drains flowed towards lavatory which was situated near the outer wall. Drainage system was of 2 sides along the lanes and street. Smaller drains were loosely placed bricks of different size, and bigger drains were made up of stone. Inspection holes were made at regular intervals for cleaning purpose, in order to maintain cleanliness, and they had concern for health and sanitation. A massive dockyard was found during excavation in Lothal, Gujarat, which is the most important structure. It is believed that it was a major part of Indus Valley civilization, and it was a very long channel dug from the Gulf of Cambay to Lothal. This long channel points towards the engineering skills of Indus Valley people who thoroughly studied the tides before digging the channel. This dockyard was probably used for berthing ships and loading them and unloading them, and it had been equipped with several facilities for repairing ongoing ships. All these things point towards overseas trade with other places as Ur in Mesopotamia.